Hey, what Pac used to say, man, once again, it's
Cliff World Reacts. Go follow his channel.
Hey, man, it's looking like Adam22 and AD from the community, man. They done got into a mini back and forth this morning. Now, AD done came to the internet. He let it be known that Adam22 at some point in time tried to swat his house. Now, I'm just now finding out what swatting is just this year, bro. So apparently swatting is when somebody calls the cops to your house, and then the cops show up, and I don't even know how it all goes. But it's the crack of it is they call the cops to your house, right? Now, Adam22 says that he used to be in contact with this guy that would send him clips of AD, T-Rail, Smack, or whatever the case may be for the past 2 years, over 2 years. And this individual is the one who started the narrative that Adam22 swatted AD's house. So let's go ahead and get off into this video of AD from the community. You have to dig what I mean, man, saying that Adam22 has invested interest in swatting his house. Then we're gonna come on back, man, and get into Adam22's response to this, man, because we gotta talk about it, bro. Get real spicy, man. Muy caliente special, man. Let's get off into what AD had to say, man.
Man, we only here for a short time, not a little time, man. Let's talk about what people want to hear, man.
What you want to talk about?
They want to talk about Adam and Bootleg Kev.
I talked about it at the end of the day, but I'll break it down over here too.
Oh, you already talked about it at the end of the day? Oh, so
watch at the end of the day.
Probably just leave it there then. But I mean, they probably want to hear it because it's about swatting your house at your house.
Why? Yeah. And T-Rail just launched full war. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's do it.
So all right. So ask me, what part you want to break down?
How you feel about swatting your house or trying to swat your house?
And I said that, like I said, at the end of the day.
No, don't even say.
Do y'all consider this instigation or instigating, or it's just a homie popping in with a homie, or is he instigating? I'm not saying one way or the other. That is a question, people. Y'all have a funny way of twisting statements and terms and making them something totally that they are not. That's the question. Is he instigating?
All that, because nobody saw it at the end of the day. Just give us
so I'm just going to say this, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm on the table. You can play around me all day. I don't give a You can say whatever you want to say. I ignore that anyway. When you involve my household, my son who has special needs, my girl, my daughter.
God bless his baby. Had no idea he had a son under that condition. But you know good and well, once you play with somebody's son that you once knew was cool with, that is as he described, you know that's a trigger.
That puts my back against the wall. That's playing dirty. If you're going to play dirty, I can play dirty. And if you don't have no regard for my child, I don't have no regard for your child. You can take that any way you want to decipher that. That's a whole
T-Rail talking about kicking said child between the crack of their cheeks.
Another ball game. I don't play about my children. You know what I'm saying? And I've said specifically on at the end of the day, if that was to happen, them porn sites will feel like Baghdad for you. If you catch my drift. And I stand on that. I'm willing to go to jail, go to heaven or hell over my children, over my household. I'd rather to take it. I'm ready to end all of this, crash out fully when it comes down to my family. I don't play around when it comes down to that. So that's a warning to anybody. You play around with my children, you play around with my family, don't be surprised.
At the lengths that you're willing to go to.
I'm willing to take it all the way. I'm ready to crash out, throw all the shit away from my children.
Shout out to AD, that's my knot. However, in general, to anyone listening, if these things that he's stating are true, announcing them and reporting it to the world is never to your advantage. If indeed, in fact, you are already on the edge, on the verge, on the point, like he's describing, hey, these kind of comments are totally unnecessary. In the event that you ever have to do any of the said things, they can only work against you. This can never, ever, ever, ever help you.
100%.
The only way it can help is if it can, to some degree, spook certain people from not trying you. And now, a lot of people, well, maybe that's why only reason you would make them statements. AD has a very calm way of talking where this does not come across as a threat. It seems like he's just genuinely sharing his perspective on the subject, but I still stand on, I believe this would have been better left unsaid.
And guess what, brother?
100%.
I'm gonna be right there with you.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Ready to go all the way too.
Schools,
Crash,
parks,
crash.
Just imagine what we gotta be clear about what's being stated over someone way over there on an electronic technical device saying something disrespectful indeed that we all know that he wouldn't say in person. We are now having two grown men saying they're willing to not only leave this earth, but leave freedom and leave those that are dependent to do whatever they would have to do to fill that void based upon a statement someone has made. We, not my two brothers right here, but we, myself included, have to be bigger than that.
Idols,
Crash,
whatever.
crash.
House.
Crashing is not cool, especially when you're preparing to crash, announcing crashing, planning on crashing. A crash is something that has been impromptu. It's unexpected. That's what a crash is.
Crash.
Birthday parties.
Crash.
Out of here.
Crash.
Out of here.
Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of here. 100%.
Yeah.
And will gladly go turn myself in.
No. I'm gonna be on the run like the 5 months.
That's fine. I don't care. For my children, all that well-being, it's out of here.
I'm all Louisiana inmate.
All that.
You have to reflect upon you being there in your children's life for them is for their well-being. So once that is no longer in place, is your decisions still based upon your well-being?
Yeah. Go out as long as we can.
I'm gonna be in
like
Atlanta,
that.
my boy. I'm in ATL giving them hell. You dig?
100%. I'm not playing around with none of that. That goes beyond anything. See, like that is like sick and sadistic. I never sat there and thought like, how can I do this to somebody's children or play around people? I never looked at it like that. And to me, it's like, if that's the lengths that you're willing to go, you basically will try to kill me. So somebody got to get somebody first. And don't leave it in my hands. You get what I'm saying?
That's a crazy take.
That's
willing to do all that. He want to see you die.
You really don't care about my children and my household, so I shouldn't care about yours. I might be all killer season if you've seen that movie before. You feel me?
That's some dark shit, bro.
It's dark, but if that's the lengths that I just want to go to,
it's the fact that the people that love you, a lot of people that love you don't know he did that. See that a lot of people.
When those type of actions are reactionary, it really don't have the same effect, because if someone drove you to that point because they already at that point, it's time you trying to catch up.
Outside don't step into this internet world, but when you do something like that, that's when from outside step in.
But
when you start putting where his kids lay their head at.
And listen, when I wrote that, you know what I'm saying?
The podcast.
His try to DM me and all. I didn't even read because I don't even play. I don't play around like that. I put the flag out there. If this is where you want to go with this shit, let me know. Because the day that my children or my household is compromised over this content shit, it's gonna be Baghdad for you.
Man, it sounded like AD got some blackmail over Adam here or something. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like he holds something over Adam.
He like put his career and porn in the same sentence with a threat associated with his child. I didn't quite get that. That's diabolical.
Hey, there's a secret or something like that we don't know about or something like that, bro. Now, AD equated this as to putting his family in danger. Now, I can imagine if the police pulling up to somebody's house, then they gotta have a reason to pull up, right? So that would mean that you would have to come up with some salacious, heinous reason for them to pull up to a person's house without having all the facts. So that would be putting somebody's family in danger if this were the truth. So let's go ahead and get off into the rest of what AD had to say.
100%. Your whole
Just know that AD don't trip on no camera angles, no switchers, no close-ups. He just started the show, he get the first look, and everything else just pan evenly across the room, even if you got the floor of the stage. I guess as a one-man show, he minimized his responsibilities. I'm in here with switchers and all types of shit. Shout out to AD though, but I mean, it could be simplified because it's still a very interesting look. It's not a boring look. I've been to YouTube University, so I know about shooting toward a angled into a corner to create depth in smaller spaces, and it looks like it's been effective for him.
family, I don't give a everybody. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I'm telling you now. Don't go down that path. I'm not going down that path.
That's weird though.
It's
like,
super weird.
I think that's just period, like swatting somebody's house. Like,
man, that shit crazy.
Why would you want to send like police and feds? Like, you know what I mean? You basically like on some snitch shit.
Like not even snitch shit. That means like you have no regard for my family.
Yeah, that too. But I'm saying like
that shit is crazy.
You feel me? Like you want to call like, why you want to see niggas go?
Yeah, if y'all want to see the full reaction that Cliff did to this, you could go over to his channel and check it out. Cliff World Reacts. He do interesting content. When we get back into doing reactions on a more consistent basis, when we fully comfortable here in the black box, he's one of the channels we tend to react to on a regular basis. But yeah, if Vladimir really was interested in swatting AD, I'm sure that we all can agree that's foul, diabolically out of line. I want to tell AD from my platform to his, since he spoke about this on this platform, be cautious, be careful, Keyway. Don't let that food trick you out of nothing that you or your children actually deserve. You dig a lot?
Hey, check this out.
All my life, like
What it is though?
from my mama house to my daddy house, it was like straight up central.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east.
Like 156 to
What a crib say was cracking.
99th
Blood
Street.
say was bragging. I ain't turning down.
That's how I ended up
I
like
was raised by the
banging.
streets. I'm known from the west to
Like
the east.
9-7, you did.
What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down. Now what's
Loaded
happening?
up like a damn, same bandana, all black head to toe, like a bang Santana. Clan of Lantana's on the scanner when it's time to trip. Can I be a Los Angeles loc and a Compton crib? No brain, head bait mag, chomping on tracks. First rapper on the map, just say bumping on wax. Relax and get your whole group beat by boot. My SPI, Boodaroo, and Treetop. 22159 fucking with the 400s. Wanna run it in? I'ma let the whole fun it all on a bitch, boy. Break a nigga face. Niggas mistake to think you can ever take a nigga play. You see, I came up with some CC riders. Cause watch your cack at the center divider. Aaron Tyler, Pot and Chill. My track, new G homies. G ask the streets about me. I'm a G
Tell you how
homie.
it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down. Now what's happening? I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down. Now what's
Been a
happening?
motherfucker, but I'ma play ball. SPI, AD, fucking with the 400, no bleep. Really in the trenches, but I'm strapped when I do it. And money is the mode, yellow tape, how I rule. Say it ain't black, West trees, why I do it? So nigga, watch your ass at the center of the vibe. Been get dope, hella active, can't change ways. Bopping all I know who wanna play games. I'm thinking nobody really catch a body. I don't fuck with these niggas, this be fucking with these niggas. Real street baby, really get it baby. When I show up, I show out. A nigga need a bag. Stick a nigga up, don't start that video. Who talking? Nigga had to get it, so I'm gonna tell you how I did it. Who more active? West side really ride. Bitch niggas
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down. Now what's happening? I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down. Now what's happening?
Really in it, she get ugly at any minute. Hit the club 11, done security sneaking to see me in it. One time's coming, we gon' flourish. Chevy got to hear me in it. It was cracking in the hood. They would say that 20 did it up. Kill it on these tracks. I know Flo, he got my back. Stocking dollar with the strap. SBI with that Big Mac. Look, first a couple stacks. That it better read the stats. When I'm rapping, it's the truth. Every line I speak is facts. Look, my mama said my homies was a bad look. We was sitting in schools trying to steal a couple MacBooks. I was always that nigga to try to rumble up with it. Put a lot of niggas on their ass.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. Where the Crips say was cracking, the blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. Where the Crips say was cracking, the blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening.